All right, hey everybody, it is Tony and I am back. I have TTMs for you. We're going to do it this way again. Just trying to do something a little different, mix it up, do new graphics. So let's get started with the first one, and it comes from Mr. Charlie Maxwell. This is the third time, I believe, that I've gotten Charlie Maxwell back, this time on post-serial cards. And he's turned out great. He signed right over his face. He wasn't afraid to sign on his face, which was pretty awesome. What was also awesome is that despite being struck out by Hall of Famer Bob Lemon in his big league debut, the following year he took Bob Fellerdeep, HOFer Bob Fellerdeep, and that's kind of cool. Just your first career home run off of a Hall of Famer. No doubt, obviously, in 1951, you're not really going to know that Bob Feller was a Hall of Famer. You can tell that he was a great pitcher and everything like that. But, I don't know if people think, oh, my goodness, I took a Hall of Famer deep. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. And it's a long one, but it is from Sam Adams, the beer maker. No. The defensive lineman for the Seattle Seahawks, Baltimore Ravens, and a couple of other teams throughout his career. He did win a Super Bowl with the Ravens. That Ravens defense, obviously one of the best in NFL history. Of course, I'm kind of partial to the 85 Bears defense. Some might say the 49ers defense of, 89, and then the Ravens defense in 2000 was pretty stout as well. And defense obviously carried the Ravens that season. Sam Adams, a good quality player, and if you stick around in the NFL, you have to be a great player, because you have to be good to keep a job in the NFL, right? So, great quality. Let me learn how to speak there. Quality defensive lineman, no doubt, and very happy to get him back after a couple of months. Moving on to the next one, and it's from John Morris, who played for the Cardinals, the Phillies, and the Angels throughout his career. When I do research on the guys that I get TTMs from, I always try to find, positive facts about these guys. No, John Morris, he played in the World Series and he was a big leaguer, and, we all wish that we were big leaguers. But I do have to say that that's pretty awesome that he had 10 hits off of David Cone. That, by far, is the most hits that he had off of any pitcher throughout his career. And with David Cone, not a Hall of Famer, but definitely a Hall of Very Good. And almost positive David Cone threw a no-hitter or a perfect game. I can't remember. I'm sure somebody will in the comments will tell me that, no, you moron, David Cone only threw a no-hitter. He didn't throw a perfect game. Or you'll tell me that he did throw a perfect game. You'll let me know either way, because I love you guys and you're awesome. Moving on to the next one, and it comes from Mr. Jim Palmer, Hall of Famer Jim Palmer. Second time that I've gotten Jim Palmer back, and like my John Morris return, this is a score for Team 80s. The 3-time Cy Young Award winner, 3-time World Series champion. Didn't win 300 games, but 211 complete games, no doubt, is pretty solid. Was not a first ballot Hall of Famer, as you can see. But whatever, he's still in, and that's all that freaking matters. The first time that I ever sent to Jim Palmer, I don't know what happened. Either never made it there or never made it back. Who knows? But very happy to get him back for the second time. This time on an 84 Topps. And this was the last hurrah for Jim Palmer as he was finished in the big leagues in 1984. Moving on to the next one, and it is a Minnesota Twins legend. It is Kent Hrbek. Second time that I've gotten Kent Hrbek back. I thought that I had sent 2 cards and $10 to Kent Hrbek, but maybe I did only send 1 card and $5. Who knows? But still very thrilled to get Kent Hrbek back. And very cool to to get a World Series winner back, always. I mean, you get 2-time World Series winner, Kent Hrbek, 3-time World Series winner, Jim Palmer. Awesome, right? And Kent Hrbek, again, just looking for good facts about these guys, and he had 7 career homers off of Jack Morris, Hall of Famer Jack Morris, excuse me. He did also have a homer, 1 homer, only took Nolan Ryan deep once. But gotta. I love those obscure facts that the hitters have the goods on whatever pitcher, and a certain pitcher has the goods on whatever hitter, and it's pretty awesome that you take Jack Morris deep 7 times. That is very cool, and we're going to get on to the next one and the final one, and it's an 8x10. Second time that I've gotten this guy back through the mail. 3rd time overall. Got him in person way back when I was a kid, and it's Bob Gladio. Notre Dame legend, Bob Gladio, scored the only touchdown for the Irish against Michigan State in 1966. The Spartans and the Irish tied 10-all. Era Parsegian got flack for tying the game, as many writers of the time claimed that Parsegian played for the tie to help preserve a national championship, with the Irish ended up winning, and the tie ended up hurting Michigan State. So, I mean, maybe if he did play for the tie, whatever. I mean, I'm glad they got rid of the ties. Ties in college football were dumb, and I'm glad they got rid of them. And I like the overtime rules in college football now. But very happy to get Bob Gladio back. He did write me a nice note. And so I picked this 8x10 up at an antique store. It is an old press photo. I know I need to do a better job of finding a better graphic for 8x10s, but I normally don't send out a ton of 8x10s. So then those are my TTMs. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.